your moderator, Jason, and today our podcast is UFC 329. I'm here with Arjun, Elijah, and Nick, and today we'll be discussing the upcoming McGregor and Holloway fight in July 11th. So to start it off, we'll be talking about when they first fought each other back in 2013 in a regular fight. It wasn't a championship. And so, Nick, what can you tell us about the fight?
It was pretty much just a regular old fight. I mean, it was just up-and-comer contenders that weren't really too, ranked in the featherweight division, correct?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, and I don't think it was really too important right now because I feel like a lot of the audience of UFC, they didn't really pay attention. But it's crazy to think now about these two fighters, McGregor and Holloway, and how much fame they gained. But with that fight in mind, it was pretty much a easy fight for McGregor. He won all 3 rounds pretty much from the judges. And
Yeah, according to UFC.com, written by Thomas Gerbasi in August 17, 2013, just about when the fight ended, same date. The scoring for each 3 rounds was 37-27, 37-27, and 37-26. And when you compare that to other fights, it's pretty outstanding because usually fights are, if they don't end in a knockout, it's 29-28, 29-28, 28-27. So it's usually the fights are neck and neck. But in this fight, it shows you how McGregor just dominated every round.
yeah, I mean, I kind of wish that Holloway maybe had a better plan, but again, like what I said earlier, they were pretty much new to the UFC environment.
Yeah, especially Holloway with his 3-year history with the UFC so far.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to McGregor's 5 years, which 2 years is a lot, but still for a UFC fighter, that's not much. Especially with the opponents that they've both faced, they didn't really face anyone major yet.
Yeah, and on top of that, Holloway wasn't really the original fighter for that fight.
True.
The original dude was Andy Ogle, and he withdrew because of an injury he had from training.
Yeah.
So Holloway.
Yeah, that's right, an injury. Didn't McGregor get injured too during the fight?
Yeah,
He did.
Yeah.
What kind of injury was it?
Is it ACL tear?
Oh.
Those are bad.
Yeah, and usually when someone gets an ACL tear, it's basically wraps because
Yeah.
well, that's
At least for a few
basically all your
months.
mobility from that knee gone.
Yeah.
And when you compare it to football games or basketball games, when someone gets the ACL tear, they're instantly carted off the field. They're not walking off. I mean, some of them hop on one leg off, but usually they're carted off.
Yeah.
So for McGregor to still dominate every round off an ACL tear, that's pretty crazy.
Was it did he really stick to his original plan of notorious McGregor fight style, or was it he kind of transitioned to a more ground and pound?
It definitely transitioned towards maybe around the time that he had begun to get his knee hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell that, especially stance-wise, and the way that he would begin to approach Holloway, McGregor's towards, I believe it was the 3rd round maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely, like you said, it was definitely close to ground and pound, far away from the usual striking, trying to get that perfect sniper punch.
Yeah, standing up.
But
Yeah.
would you say he still had his power like he usually always had? I mean, of course he was on the ground, so it's a way different fighting style. But was he still powerful in every punch, or?
No, that's just, if you consider McGregor's fighting style, if you see for the past fight that he's done his entire career, it's very much he either wins in the first 2 to 3 rounds, or he gets gassed out towards the end.
Kind of like Ilya Topuria in the last championship fight we had against Justin Gaethje.
Yeah.
Because if you watch that fight, Ilya Topuria and Justin Gaethje were neck and neck, and Topuria had a chance at winning when he did that liver shot on Gaethje, but instead of doing the ground and pound like McGregor did, he tried to do a submission, and Topuria's never really done submissions before. He's always been a knock you out in the first round or two, like McGregor. So once he let that round go, trying to do the submission, he burned out, and Gaethje basically won the fight from there on.
Yeah.
But what about Holloway? What do you think? How do you think? How would you say he fought? I mean, of course he lost horribly when you think about it, looking at the scoring. But like, would you say he was like timid, confident, or just, like did he just get outplayed, or was he really timid fighting, like more defensive?
He was backstepping a lot in the fight.
Yeah, he
what
was
I
putting.
seen.
I thought so.
And McGregor was throwing out more shots than him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And usually, whenever a fighter keeps backing up to their back to the ring, it's usually you can tell who's gonna win, unless they get like McGregor gets some crazy sniper punch out of nowhere.
And it's really weird because like now Holloway, he's like known for like going to the middle of the octagon, going to the
Right here,
the
right
monster,
now.
Yeah.
points it.
And then they
And
just
then
both
just
fight to
swing,
whoever knocks
yeah.
out.
Yeah, it was weird watching that fight because he was not fighting how he usually does. Like
Yeah.
from now.
Yeah, that's usually how it is with every UFC fighter though. When they come in,
Yeah.
it's just they're a way different fighter than compare them to their prime.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But I remember watching like maybe old McGregor clips when he wasn't in the UFC, like you know like those old like MMA like house shows, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was very like aggressive in a way. Like
Mhm.
I felt like his fight style was pretty much going to that direction of who he is now.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it was very more or less. And
Yeah, McGregor's always been cocky. That's mostly, not mostly, but that's a big chunk of why he's as popular as he is
yeah.
during his prime and now, because people always like the people that trash talk the opponent and then defeat the opponent. Because it's one thing to trash talk him, but if you lose that opponent, people are instantly like, "Oh, this guy's nothing. I don't want to
Yeah.
watch him." But when McGregor wins after trash talking his opponent, like when they sit down, look at this guy, he goes,
Yeah.
and then he beats him.
Yeah.
That gets people to come back. That gets people to keep going to the UFC games, buying the pay-per-views back when it wasn't streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely speaks a lot to McGregor's just value, not only as a fighter, like he's an insanely good fighter, but his ability to entertain the people watching.
Yeah, because it's one thing to just be a good fighter, but when you can get people to like your personality and what you do, and gain a massive following, like, oh, what does he do in his free time? That changes the tides. You get way more sponsors. So really, in a way, he might have not been like the best fighter compared to other people, but sponsor-wise and everything, you would think he's like one of the best.
Yeah, he brought a lot of people to the UFC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's partly when I started getting in the UFC is when McGregor in his prime was with me and my dad, and after he left, I didn't really watch UFC that much. But yet again, it's because it was always pay-per-view fights, and we didn't always want to pay money to watch a pay-per-view fight and then get disappointed. Oh, these fights suck.
Yeah.
So we just stopped watching UFC. But since it came to Paramount, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy to watch a UFC fight.
Honestly, one thing I would say though that I do miss a little bit of was that Connor back in 2013 when he was still relatively new, relatively rookie.
Yeah.
There's a different kind of hunger and there's a different kind of desire to win
Oh yeah.
compared to like after you've had that taste of fame.
Yeah, because now after you win, you got the money coming in. You're all set. You're not like, oh, I need to make this money to
Yeah.
pay my
It
bills.
definitely felt like, especially after he got that like what was
First
it?
big paycheck.
First big paycheck, and you know that one highlight where he like knocked someone out within the first
Yeah.
minute or two.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, especially after that, you could tell that he definitely got comfortable.
That applies with every sports athlete, just about. I mean, when you look at when you compare a college player to an NFL player, they might have better skills than an NFL player, but usually they don't have that drive anymore that a college player has, because that college player is trying to make it to the NFL, so he wants to be noticed by everyone. He wants to get drafted, and then after they're drafted, it's like a whole different athlete, because now they're like, I made it. I can chill out a little bit and just go from team to team.
Was he like McGregor pretty cocky in 2013? Like, was he just opening up to his shell of like that personality, or was he just very timid still?
I think it was maybe a mix of both, because that arrogance, not only was it like it was fanned by the flames of like finally getting famous, finally getting that paycheck. So it's something that I wouldn't say hasn't always been there, but I do think that there was somewhat of a nervousness, or at least a hesitation,
Yeah.
in having to prove yourself still.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like the Irish pride, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
Irish people are very like prideful for whatever they're doing. Like for example,
Yeah, I
like
could
the
double
World
that
Cup,
because
they're very prideful. And,
I could double down on that because I'm part Irish,
Mhm.
mostly Italian though, but that pride plays into both parts. Like I'm always prideful, like yeah, I'm Italian and
Yeah.
stuff like and Irish and stuff like that.
yeah,
So that maybe it's genes at that point that's just
Yeah.
coming
he
into
just started
play.
getting comfortable from 2013.
Yeah.
onward, yeah.
But so yeah, we talked about their previous fight back in 2013, but now let's discuss what have they done since then? Who have they fought? Practicing? Any major opponents? What do you think, Nick?
I mean, I think it's been a really shaky ride for both of them. I mean, they've gotten all their fame, all their money. You know,
Yeah.
Conor McGregor, I think his peak was fighting Floyd Mayweather. That was a whole event, you know, with the press conferences, all
Yeah.
that sort of stuff.
Yeah, Mayweather and McGregor. When you think about it, they're like
That
two peas in the
was-
same pod when it comes to
Yes,
attitude.
Yeah, they're very arrogant. I think that's when that was probably the peak of like McGregor's like personality and stuff, because you know he was throwing all that money.
Yeah.
I remember in a press conference one time, I don't know where it was, but it was like an outside press conference. Mayweather had like a bag full of money. McGregor took that bag, threw it into the crowd, and it was hilarious. But with Holloway, I think he's pretty much just been that UFC journeyman.
Yeah, like,
He's had all that success.
yeah. Ever since then, I mean, he fought 10 people afterwards after he lost to McGregor, and we were talking about how timid he is. But if you look at the record he had afterward, you wouldn't think that because he had a 10-fight win streak. He beat Anthony Pettis for a featherweight title. He TKO'd Jose Aldo twice, and then he defended his title against Brian Ortega, which is another outstanding fighter.
Yeah.
And then he also fought Alexander Volkanovski. That's another one.
That's really good.
Calvin Kattar, and during that fight, he set a striking record. He fought Yair Rodriguez and Aaron Allen. Those are all great fighters. So for Holloway to lose to McGregor and then defeat, or even just compete neck and neck with those fighters is pretty outstanding.
Yeah, because usually after a loss like that, they sometimes they retreat a little bit.
Yeah,
become a
especially
little
the
more
ones that
timid.
get knocked out. It's like fighters always say, "Oh, if you get like so and so, the guy I'm going against got knocked out," and they always say, "You're never the same fighter afterwards," which it's partly true
Yeah.
because a lot of the fighters become timid because they're not trying to get knocked out now.
Yeah.
So they change their entire fighting style.
And
But
it's crazy too because Holloway lost to an injured
Yeah.
opponent.
Oh yeah.
Like
That's bad.
I think,
and it
I
wasn't
bet his-
and it wasn't just a slight injury too. It was an ACL tear,
yeah.
so
ACL.
that's pretty bad.
I think his coaches were probably really mad at him. I mean, he was a young fighter, so
Yeah.
he still
He didn't find his
has
style
room
yet.
to grow. But
Yeah.
I mean,
And he grew.
Still,
you've lost to someone.
bro.
Did go.
Yeah,
he's lucky McGregor wasn't trash talking as much back then because that would have made
That
it
would've-
really
he would have
bad.
like more ACL.
Everyone would have knew. Everyone would have knew his ACL was tearing, bro.
Yeah, so it's
More ACL.
he man, it's I don't know that it's just crazy how Holloway came back from
Yeah.
that low because
Yeah.
that honestly
Yeah.
that's like such a low losing to someone that's injured.
And then becoming one of the greatest featherweights of all time. That's pretty outstanding.
Yeah, he became a featherweight champion, a BMF champion as well. Was it 2-time? I think.
I
One
think
time,
I
two
think the
time?
Justin Gaethje fight was for a championship
Jesse
belt.
Gaethje was a BMF one, and then the one that he just lost, the Charles
Oliveira.
Yeah, he lost to that, which
Yeah, and then when you
It's tough.
and like how we were comparing the fights afterwards after McGregor and Holloway. If you look at McGregor, according to CBS Sports from Brett Bookhouse on June 24th, 2026, McGregor's had a 5-year layoff. He hasn't fought at all. I mean, he's might been in
Yeah.
the gym,
Yeah.
but that's about it. And
His last fight was
yeah, his
2021.
yeah, and his
Yeah.
most recent opponent was Dustin Poirier,
Yeah.
and Dustin Poirier is pretty good,
Yeah.
but that's the only major opponent he's fought. So
And
compared to what
in that fight, he broke his ankle.
McGregor or
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
Oh,
McGregor
McGregor.
Yeah.
specifically
Oh,
his
that's
Yeah.
that's right. That's right.
That's
The
why,
doctor
like,
had to stop the
in
fight.
that fight,
fractured both of the bones. in his
Yeah,
leg.
so
Yeah.
I mean, you can't dictate when your bone's gonna break, so I can't
Yeah.
really.
was it after a kick?
He kicked and he did a step back, but he stepped
Oh
on the
yeah,
side of his ankle
I remember.
and it just snapped and he fell down.
I remember Jake Paul when Jake Paul had his little boxing like
I can't
rant and
stand
stuff.
Jake Paul.
Yeah, he always made fun of McGregor. He always had like a PNG of McGregor like laying down when he had his injury, like
Yeah.
after the
Oh.
fight. Had him like on the couch. He like
Those Jake Paul fights, all of them are rigged. I don't care what you say. I mean, look at the Mike Tyson fight. I saw the
yeah.
pre-workout videos of
Oh
Mike
my
Tyson. It looked like
God.
prime Mike Tyson. Then when they fought,
yeah.
it was just Mike Tyson sitting there like he was
Yeah.
a duck.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, he paid him like
Oh,
20 mil,
yeah, but
something like that.
still, if there was no money involved, Mike Tyson would have won in a landslide.
I think so, yeah.
But going back to McGregor, though,
Yeah, yeah.
according to Yahoo Sports, there's this article of like McGregor's sparring opponents. They've been really, really high level, and so I think Conor McGregor is pretty much prepped for this fight. I think, and so I think
Yeah.
with he had his bare knuckle fighting company, whatever.
Yeah, bare
so
knuckle
he's,
is pretty
he's
difficult.
he's been surrounded in
Fighting.
like martial arts and stuff, and like
But being surrounded by it is one thing, but fighting it, like competing in it, is another. And
Oh, yeah.
like we were saying, he hasn't fought in 5 years, and Holloway's still fighting,
yeah.
Yeah.
and
Fighting
he's
well,
very seasoned right now. So
Yeah.
Speaking about major fights, I would like to bring up like McGregor versus Khabib, because I do believe that
Oh,
title
yeah.
fight.
the guy with
was,
the beard,
Yeah.
the one that
Dagestan.
yeah, Dagestan.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of his name, but I know exactly. what
3
you're talking-
years and forget.
He like
Yeah,
retired
again.
with like a perfect record
Oh, yeah.
because it's
I
like
would
that
say,
passed
like,
away.
Physically and mentally, I believe that was a very big fight in McGregor's career, because not only was trash talking at its peak,
Uh-huh.
like if you were to remember during that time, like not only was McGregor trash talking Khabib's religion,
Mhm.
but it was his family, his relatives, his father.
Wow.
Mhm.
And for Khabib, myself, I am a major Khabib just glazer. I love Khabib.
Mhm.
And it was during this time that you could really see just the dynamic between the two.
Didn't Khabib beat McGregor like once or twice, or am I remembering?
No,
it
this
wrong?
was
It's
just
this is one
only
fight.
fight.
Yeah.
Oh, they only fought once. I
Yeah.
could have swore they went
It
twice.
was like after the fight too. Khabib
Oh, yeah.
went over the cage and was trying to fight McGregor's team.
I remember.
It was
that.
Yeah.
Dylan Dennis.
I guess it was
Yeah.
2 fights then.
Yeah, he fought McGregor and the team.
But
But
who won that fight?
Khabib.
Yeah.
Khabib.
Yeah. But would you say the fight with Khabib is bigger than the Mayweather fight? Because you were talking about how
Personally,
I don't think so.
yes.
Because you were talking about how like it was trash talk, personality, all that.
Oh, there
sort
was
of
a
stuff.
lot of trash talk. I mean,
Yes, because like what Khabib said when he went into the fight against McGregor,
Mhm.
usually Khabib, he does. There's two things a part of yourself. I'm not quoting Khabib.
Mhm.
Khabib believes that in a fight, there's the mind and then there's the body.
Mm.
Usually, when he goes into a fight, it's just the body.
Mm.
But against McGregor, he decided to fight not only the body, but the mind and the soul. And so it's like Khabib went into that fight not only just to break,
he wanted to destroy McGregor.
he wanted
God.
to destroy him mentally. And you could tell just the way that Khabib had him on the ground against the cage. You
Mhm.
could see McGregor's face and
Yeah.
not really knowing what to do. Like what you said before, like losing a fight, you like something changes. You're not the same after losing a fight.
And especially if you know you were trash talking the opponent
Mm.
majorly afterwards, and you're like,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna lose, and now I'm in front of all these people.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna do a lot to your
Being
reputation.
embarrassed, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad.
But I mean, it's
And McGregor went all out there. I mean, he threw like one of those metal chairs at Khabib's bus, and it broke the window. I mean, I want to say like part that. Oh, and didn't he fly over like from Ireland with all his like Irish buddies? I believe.
I'm assuming so. He always brings this little
It was
entourage.
such a big ordeal.
Yeah, but I think now currently just McGregor.
He's just fighting.
He's just fighting. I haven't really seen online any like clips or anything.
Yeah, I saw a clip. I saw a clip where he was like, "Oh, I'm back" or something like that.
No,
That's basically.
I saw this clip. I think it was last week or a few days ago. He was like looking into like his bathroom mirror, and he was like splashing water in his face, and he just started yelling at himself, and he was recording it. I don't know if you saw the clip or whatever.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, he got made fun of by a lot of.
Sean O'Malley.
Yeah, Sean O'Malley made fun of him. Josh Hokett made fun of him.
Oh, not Hokett. I can't stand Hokett. Even though they're like the same McGregor.
I'm finally out of like this Conor McGregor antics of him, you know, trash talking a lot, but he just posted like a video just him yelling into the mirror, throwing water. He was like, I guess he's just prepping himself.
He's just trying to hype everyone back up.
Yeah. I mean, it's the fight's a week away, so.
Yeah, I saw this ad. I'm pretty sure it was like on a betting app, where
the Polymarket one.
He's like, he got a fat stomach. He's surrounded by like food everywhere.
Nah, I want to see that.
It was it was like it said the odds was 76% Holloway, 20 something against McGregor. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna prove them wrong. He had a big belly and all his tattoos, you know. His tattoos. He was just eating, like what you said, the food around him. Which, that's cool. You know what? Yeah. I feel like this type of trash talk in UFC fights hasn't been too, like, much recently. I feel like the only fighter that you would say, or I would say, that has that, like, level is probably, like, Josh Hokett.
Oh, yeah.
And he has that.
Crazy.
Yeah, that guy is. But I feel like, you know, McGregor, he's just trying to get back into the game, you know.
Yeah, and
say whatever he wants.
Yeah, and that takes us into our next topic with the predictions for the fight. So, according to New York Post, written by Eric Richter, May 19th of this year, 2026, like you were saying, 74% favor Holloway?
It was a Polymarket ad that said Holloway 76% chance to win.
Yeah, and
McGregor 20 something.
Yeah, and like I was saying, according to New York Post, Holloway's favored mainly because of McGregor's 5-year layoff, which I could understand. That's partly why I'm favoring Holloway, but I'm also favoring Holloway to win, and I think he'll win because just the way Holloway fights now is way different. And he's gonna be seasoned. Like I said, he's not gonna be rusty compared to McGregor being very rusty during the fight.
Yeah. He's on that the redemption arc. You can say, because it's been 13 years, something like that. Yeah. It's been really long, and now it's on the biggest stage. You know, it went from a UFC fight night that probably no one didn't really pay attention to. Who's McGregor? Why is this Irish man on my screen? Why is there this Hawaiian guy on my screen? Who are these two fighters? But now we can, I feel like all these UFC fans are like...
Yeah, and Holloway isn't popular from trash talking like McGregor is. Holloway's popular because he's fought major people and he's won against them. And it's not even a lot of trash talking when he's won. It's just he goes out there, he shows what he does, and people like it. And that's why he's popular compared to McGregor's trash talk personality.
Yeah, Max Holloway's clips are crazy. Have you seen the one where he's dodging the dude's punches, saying I'm the best boxer in the UFC?
or the 2 seconds till the round ended against the Gaethje fight. He did the roundhouse kick and broke his nose. That was crazy.
That's wild, bro.
Speaking of Holloway, are you predicting that Holloway's gonna win?
It's hard to say because McGregor won the first one, but he's been out for 5 years with a leg injury.
And like we were saying, it's way different fighting styles.
Yeah, it's way different. They're both very much strikers, and McGregor is training with striking, like with his sparring partners. He had a amateur boxer that he was training with, and I'm like, okay, he's really focusing on Max Holloway's boxing skills because
he's trying to get out.
He's the best boxer in the UFC.
Yeah. What about you, Arjun?
If I had to describe their styles now, especially compared to back then,
Mm.
Holloway is very much like an AK-47 if I were to compare it to a gun.
You know what? That's
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he
he's
just
very
keep-
high volume.
keeps going,
Yeah.
no stop.
If you consider like his stats right now, I'm
Mm.
pretty sure Holloway, like, he's up there about 6,000 significant strikes total in his career.
Oh wow.
Snap.
Like, that's just how much he puts into the ring.
Just in this weight class, or like in general, like in UFC?
Just his overall career
Oh,
in
wow.
UFC.
Wow. That's
And McGregor, I think he would be closer to like a sniper. But that really makes me think, is it going to be the same? Especially after this gap, especially after all these fights. Like, fighters, they usually try to like specialize. They find the one thing that they're really good at.
And they
Mhm.
stick to it.
They
Like
stick to
like
it.
the Michael Chandler fight, UFC 250.
Yeah.
I was really disappointed because he kept trying to. Michael Chandler's a wrestler, as we all know, but
yeah.
he just kept trying to grapple the dude by the legs, and he knew what Chandler was gonna do, and Chandler couldn't think. I need to change up my play style a little bit,
Yeah.
and that's what caused him to get knocked out.
Wait, was he the one? Did he fight? Was that the one he fought Superior?
No, you're thinking of Justin Gagey. Michael Chandler's the one that
He does the roll and he catches their leg.
is that the one?
I just know he's the one. He's like the Conor McGregor.
Yeah. Like I've seen the jokes online where it's like they'd be talking about some different UFC fight, and then Chandler comes out and no, Conor McGregor.
What?
Yeah,
That was supposed to be the fight.
yeah, they were supposed to
UFC
fight.
Freedom 250.
Yeah, they
that was like what everyone wanted. But then now people were like,
Michael Chandler.
Holloway, it's
Yeah,
like an okay.
Michael Chandler played horrible, if you ask me, during UFC 250. It was very disappointing.
It's,
Yeah.
but
But so, who do you think is gonna win?
Like Nick said before, McGregor's in a redemption arc, and myself personally, I love redemption arcs. There's nothing more than I love redemption arcs. Like, McGregor wins this fight, that's absolution for him.
just because he's off that 5 years.
Just because he
off.
wins, like, everything
Yeah,
else is forgiven. I don't care.
But it's like, okay, for me, I think Holloway's gonna win personally.
Mm.
But for your question, your thing is it does this win really do anything with McGregor, or
For
does the
McGregor.
win like will it impact McGregor more or Holloway more? Because I think Holloway more
Holloway.
because he's obviously probably gonna get
Because like I
another
said,
title
Holloway's
chance.
been fighting
He's
elite
been-
people.
Yeah, and-
McGregor's coming back after a 5-year break, so
Yeah. If
He's
he
probably gonna
comes-
get another title chance or
if
whatever.
Matt-
that's
if-
like if a star cornerback on NFL got head tapped by a old veteran 50-year-old wide receiver. It'd just be insulting to him.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying anything about old players. I'm just
Yeah.
saying in a athlete's mindset to get outdone by someone that's not the same skill set as you anymore.
Yeah, like the times where you were training hard, they were chilling, and then they come back and they do you dirty. In
Yeah.
your own, like you've been living in the sport, and the dude comes back out of retirement, and
I mean, but how can
Yeah.
you say that McGregor has just been chilling this whole time?
I mean, I don't
If you
know.
consider the redemption
what
arc, like,
Not necessarily chilling, but like we're saying like compared to like what Holloway's been doing, like you
Oh.
can't say Holloway's been on a different higher level of fighting and training.
I agree, but I would say that there is still that sentiment that
Yeah.
McGregor, like, literally hasn't been doing what he needs to do, and that's the reason why he's gonna lose.
That's
Like,
true.
having such a big fight. And like you said, Holloway, right now, he's, like, at the top, right? He's had his, like, peak in terms of career. But in terms of just the way you think about it, there's a difference between getting knocked down from being at the top and then, like, being broken and then building yourself back up piece by piece.
Yeah.
And that's where McGregor's at right now. Like,
He's
Yeah.
building himself up.
he's building himself back up. And there is something insane about someone learning from their mistakes and building themselves back up. Like, especially after having tasted victory, especially having gone through it all already. How strong is a veteran with that much experience?
Yeah.
You guys got anything else you want to say about the fight, or
I say socially the stakes or like reputation wise the stakes are very high for Max Holloway, because if he loses, everyone's gonna be shooting to the fact that
He's
this is
a
the
bum.
first
He's a
fight.
bum or
Yeah,
something.
first fight Conor had in
he's a
years.
poser or fake? He's
they're
not a
gonna be
good
like,
fighter,
oh,
stuff
wow.
like that.
But then if Holloway wins though, like I know I'm supporting Holloway, but
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah, people are
if
gonna act
Holloway
like
wins and they'll be like,
He-
McGregor.
he should've
didn't-
won.
Yeah,
He
he
should've
won.
won. They're
Yeah,
gonna
he
be
was
like
on a
that.
5-year layoff, but
Yeah, but if Conor wins, he almost has nothing to lose and everything to gain at the same time.
It's a 5-round fight, right?
It's a win-win basically for McGregor. He does
McGregor. If
nothing
he loses,
really.
he has an excuse. If he wins, it's like, oh my god, he's the GOAT.
What's your guys' predictions like specifically? Because I think
Are you saying like what round they win or
I think
make a
it's
bet.
gonna be like a Holloway.
5 seconds in Holloway wins?
Holloway unanimous decision. I think it's gonna go to distance.
Decision?
I don't know.
I think
They're both like super hard strikers.
I think decision though. I think decision.
I
Not
don't
unanimous
know.
decision, by the way.
If it drags
Decision.
out in
5 rounds.
decision,
I
don't
have a
want
feeling
it
he's
to
gonna
be
say
true,
McGregor.
but Holloway
Here.
will probably win simply because of the better cardio.
Is it just because Holloway's gonna like in the
Yeah.
last 10 seconds of the 5th round, he's gonna points in the middle
Yeah.
and then try to knock McGregor out?
I feel like if he does that, Conor might just start backing up once he does that. He might get scared.
Yeah, because
Because he's going to, if it's
But
a
McGregor's gonna lose points doing that.
fifth
I'm gonna
round,
assume he's gonna try to
he's
like
going to be gassed.
he's gonna try to like win the first few rounds.
Yeah,
'cause,
like
what you
every
said
fighter.
earlier, yeah, you
Sniper. Like
yeah.
Ilya Topuria. If I win the first two, he's his prime in a way.
Mhm.
First 2 rounds, but afterwards he starts going down.
You guys don't think it's gonna go the distance? It's gonna be a knockout.
Max Holloway has good
90%.
finishing.
Because it's going to be mostly
Holloway's gonna knock
standing
out.
and striking.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah,
there's
these-
no
they don't
ground
really have
wrestling.
Yeah,
They
these
don't
people
really do
aren't.
ground stuff.
These 2 aren't grapplers at all.
Yeah, I think that's what UFC needs. They need like the striking, the
Yeah, I
ground
can't
and pound,
stand grappling fight. What's that one fighter with the big nose?
the big nose.
It's like, and he has the crazy underbite.
Chewie?
I can't stand that dude's fights.
Bro,
They are so boring. I didn't want to say.
you don't like
crazy.
grappling?
I didn't
talking about
want to say his phrase, and
That's what-
have
that's-
you guys look at me like, what is that?
What does that mean?
I only know his
I don't
name,
know.
bro.
But
He wrestles a lot.
I
He's
can't
boring.
stand
That's
his
boring.
fights. They are so boring. He just grabs you. He doesn't even hit you. He just holds you there.
He's ugly.
Dagestan.
Oh my
I'm
god.
my bad. Oh, yeah, I just slipped up.
No, but I love the people from Dagestan, fighters from Dagestan. I love Khabib.
Oh,
I love his whole team, dude.
they're huge.
I love their fighting style too. Just how dominant they are in the sport.
Yeah.
And they look scary. They're like buff.
Oh yeah. They got intimidation. Like
That's
that.
wild, bro. They're huge.
Like that. Cyril Gane, the French fighter, the heavyweight.
Yeah.
He's intimidating.
That guy's scary.
Yeah.
That
He's
guy's
like what,
scary.
like 6'4", something like
Or
that.
tall.
And he's just muscle.
Yes.
He's not like Hokit where he's just big.
Yeah.
He's muscle.
Yeah.
So-
Kids like that though. He got hands.
Bro, he'd side shuffle and do a crazy punch.
Since I'm saying Holloway decision, what do you guys think about?
I think it's
We'll
gonna
see.
be a knockout.
Holloway knockout.
in like 4th or 5th round because he has good what's it called,
Stamina.
Okay.
And I feel like McGregor's gonna drop off at the end. If McGregor does knock him out in the first few rounds,
It's
Max
over.
Holloway is gonna either sleep him or he's gonna dink him up.
Yeah, I don't got a prediction for what round,
Uh-huh.
but I do believe it's gonna be a knockout by Holloway.
Ooh.
Knockout.
As
And
for
then
me,
you're
I'm
McGregor.
praying for McGregor knockout. Round 1 within the first minute.
Round 1.
Now, you're
First
reaching.
minute.
There, you know what?
Reaching.
Okay,
I'm
but
not
consider
gonna-
this. According to bloodyelbow.com, it's an online journalism website. Jordan Ellis quotes Holloway saying, "Please show up." What if McGregor just doesn't show up for whatever reason at all? Like, what if it just wraps? Before
Like he doesn't really do good.
Easy fight for Holloway then.
Easy money.
Yeah, easy money.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people are going to watch that one.
Oh, everyone's gonna watch that one.
Yeah, everyone's
I'm
gonna
gonna
watch
watch
this every Saturday. But
But yeah, so that wraps up our podcast. Once again, I'm your moderator, Jason Marcacci. This is Arjun, this is Elijah, and that's Nick. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed.